should be up now.
All right, great. Perfect. Hello, everyone. I guess the jam is coming to an end. It's just time for the final presentation. I hope everyone has enjoyed the jam and made some cool games and are happy with the results. Before we get into the presentations, I just want to say a few things. The organizing board is looking for new people. So if you enjoyed this jam and you want to see this continue into the future, then you should consider becoming an organizer. It's a fun opportunity to organize something fun. It's very rewarding and it doesn't require a whole lot of work. And more importantly, in a few years, most of us organizers, well, all of us organizers won't be students anymore, so we need someone to at least help take over the reins. So if you're interested in that, you should mention one of us on Discord. It's easiest. Either ping us or send us a private message or talk to us after the jam. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, really do consider it. If you want more than just game jams, you should also consider joining the LiU Game board. It's also a very fun experience. I've been on it twice, and I can highly recommend it. You meet new people, you learn a bunch of useful skills that you won't get from normal university stuff. And yeah, do consider joining the LiU Game board as well, or just joining LiU Game if you haven't already. It's a fun association. For things specific for the board, check the contacts page on their website for an overview of what each of the roles do. And I think there's instructions on how to apply for the board there as well. And that's it for the advertisement. Let's get into the games. Edvard and Gustav, do you want to start?
I can start.
Yes.
Yes, so we wanted to write our own language, but we weren't really ready when the jam started. But we wanted to get something done, so we set a goal to write Pong and work on the language along the way. And in true Game Jam fashion, we didn't have gameplay until Sunday, but we made it in the end. We've got nice syntax, easily distributed source code, and type errors that are impossible to parse.
What makes the language very OO, or is it the game that is very OO?
Everything is OO.
Very good. I like it. Would you recommend writing a language on a game jam instead of making a game?
If you want to write a language, it's a fun experience, but you really have to want to write a language.
Yeah.
It's easier to just write the game in a normal engine and a normal language.
Yes. All right, any other questions, comments?
Really impressive. But your language, is it interpreted or can it compile?
It's
as of right now,
both.
Yeah, but we can't compile into a binary, sort of.
We can't compile to x86 machine code, but we compile it internally to a simplified representation for our internal VM, and then we run that simplified code.
And in theory, you could write it to a file and send it to someone, but for now you have to distribute the entire source code for the game. But the compiler interpreter thing is a binary. But you can download and run it for yourself if you want to.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, it answered my question.
All right. Anything else? I guess not. Next game is mine. So Friday evening, Jesper and some other people convinced me that writing a game in Git would be fun. So I made a game that's written or uses Git as a game engine. You play it using Git commands. It has a very exciting storage. You can end up in detached head state in 2 ways. And it also has a fishing minigame. So by the definition of last game jam, it's by definition a good game. So if you want to play it, you can just git clone it, and then there are instructions for how to run it. And hopefully you don't require a whole lot of Git experience because it shows you all of the commands. So. And just as a side note, I also tried to make a language, but I didn't get to anything like Pong. I decided to do this instead with my last few hours. So I have a language that can add numbers and compare numbers, and that's about it.
So you're saying that we also should check it out now?
We can do that later during the playtesting. But yes, during the playtesting, you should check it out.
Of course.
All right. This game.
Yes. Should I talk, or do you also want to talk? Okay, Bertil and Bodil's Bizarre Adventure. By me, Axel, Henrik, Max, Nick, Sophie, and maybe some more. Oh yeah, we got another contributor in the end as well, Beryl. In this game, you're Bertil and Bodil, and Bertil is a map reader, and Bodil is running around in a strange forest, trying to find these energy cubes, or what did we call them, Axel?
Warp cubes.
Yeah, warp cubes. So the runner has some tiny maps that they need to locate in the large map. So you need to constantly communicate back and forth because you have no clue where you are in the world. And also it has an online high score, and the map is generated from, you put in a name of the forest you want to visit, and then that's used as a seed to randomly generate the forest. So we have multiplayer without actually implementing multiplayer in two ways. You can compete in the same forest for high score, and you can also cooperate in the same game without actual multiplayer code. Yes. Anything else we want to add about the game?
Well, we fully acknowledge that it's absolutely insane that we didn't bother to implement any of the netcode for working multiplayer, but we still have a working online leaderboard. So that's something.
Yeah, and sadly,
You have an online leaderboard without netcode.
Well, we have a netcode for that in particular, but we don't have netcode for the actual multiplayer part of the game.
Nice.
Is that Mike Wazowski? Or is it a minion?
Oh no.
It's OC, do not steal.
Right.
What's the backstory with the names Bertil and Bodil?
Random names that I
OC, do not
think Henry
steal.
came up with for the aliens.
Nice.
How come they have a map?
Well, one of them has a map because of lore reasons. You have to read the wiki.
Oh,
Well, I mean, both of them have a map. It's just when one of them went out into the woods one day, it forgot his map at home. So you have to call your buddy and look it up,
Yes.
I guess.
Right, nice. Anything else on this? Guess not.
I mean,
It should be playable already on itch. We
Yeah.
have the builds up and running, and it should work in the browser.
Nice.
yeah, I mean, it has been playable since like day one, so it's very, very
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah, that's not allowed. You should only have gameplay in this last hour of Sunday.
Yes, and it's not even implemented in a custom language.
Yeah, no. What are you even doing?
Weak sauce.
All right. Lost item, please.
Yes. Well, this was mine, Eric, Victor's, and a lot of you other guys' game, because many of the jammers here have made voice lines for this game. Well, the actual gameplay is very, very similar to Papers, Please. There are people that come in and have lost some item, and you are in charge of giving out lost items. So you have to check that all of their credentials are correct and all of that stuff. And yeah, that's most of the game. It's up on itch. We tried to make a working binary file, but it didn't work out because of reasons.
Nice. What engine did you use?
Python Arcade.
Ooh. Python and not Pygame. Is that even allowed?
Apparently not, since it didn't want to compile.
Ah, yes.
But it does work.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Anything else? Otherwise, let's move on to Cloudlust.
Oh yeah. Hi.
I think you need to reload the site, Hans. It's changed.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Present. All right.
Okay. So my name is Emil, and this is a solo project. So I was trying to do a bunch of procedure stuff and just try to take it as far as possible in these 2 days. So basically, it's a flying game, and you're on your way to your birthday party at your grandmom, and you lost all your balloons. Oh no! So you have to fly around and catch all the balloons so you can, get to the party and get your cake. So yeah, this is made with Unreal and Houdini for most of the procedural stuff. I'm in the middle of compiling it now, so I got a bunch of errors. So hopefully it's up and it's you in a while. But
I'm sorry, did the jam ended?
Yes. We're doing the presentation.
Oh, okay. Congratulations to everyone.
So yeah, that's my game. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Looks beautiful.
Perfect.
And you said the terrain and stuff was procedurally generated, right?
Yeah, so I did it with Houdini, like a base terrain, and then like procedural placements of the brushes and like foolish and stuff.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Right. Anything else? Nope. Lost memories.
Yes. We didn't have much time to make the slide and stuff, but yes, me and Matthias have created Lost Memories. As you see, there is no memories, no time, no escape. The story is that you wake up with no memories, and you quickly realize that there are guards looking for you and cameras. If they catch you, something horrible would happen. And you have to go around and find a snippet of text and try to uncover the mystery.
Right. Nice. And this was made with Unity, right?
Yeah, it's made with Unity.
Yeah. And I'm guessing playable on itch and stuff then?
Yes, for the moment it's just an executionable to download. I'm trying the web build, but it's not working in the browser, so.
Yeah, always the technical issues at the end. All right. Let's move on to Lost in Space.
Yeah, this is Lost in Space. The triangle people in their space station has lost all their stuff, and you have to fly around among the asteroids and fetch them with your tractor beam gun, and then bring them back. And then you get, you get a message that they are very happy, kind of like that.
Nice. This was...
But right now the game doesn't really work. You can fly around about it. That's about it. It looks pretty.
What is it made in?
It's Unreal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've been working in Unreal once before,
so we've had a lot of problems, getting stuff to work, and I guess also many times you just sit and work on something like we really need to make these cables blink or make these materials look nice, and then while that's happening, you don't really have anything to play. So yeah, it's been an interesting time.
But it's fun to fly around.
Nice. And sure the experience of forgetting gameplay is very relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah, but I guess you've seen the triangle people dance, and I guess that's an achievement as well.
That was a freaking amazing achievement.
Thank you.
Right. Lost and Bound.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, so I made this game in Unity. And the story is basically a cube. He doesn't know where he belongs. He could either be in the black world or the white world. And he needs to find out, where his soul really belongs or something like that. So the game is that you jump around and you want to get to the green square. And there are these areas where you can switch between the worlds. And later in the game, you can also create these areas by yourself. So you need to figure out where you need to put them to go between and collect. Sometimes you also have to collect all these circles between you can go to the end. And in the top left, on the left picture, you can also see that you only have 2 times that you can create this square. So you have to think strategically how to reach the end. Yeah, I managed to do 15 levels. I have no idea how hard it is, because if you know what to do, it's like done in 3 minutes. But maybe it's not so easy. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, nice. It's always fun to see puzzle games.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there's a lot of people here to see how the difficulty turns out. So looks good.
Thanks.
And anything else? No. All right. Map.
Yeah, we tried to make a 3D, 2D thing where it's a co-op game where you're supposed to capture the other team's flag, and one of the teammates is running around in this 3D world, and the other teammate is reading this map and explaining it, much like that earlier game. And I don't recall what it was called, but the difference being it's a team game where you compete against each other in the same space, or at least it was intended to be, because we ran into quite a few problems with programming in general. As it turns out, it's pretty hard to make a game without an engine. But yeah, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, nice. So would you recommend doing both 2D and 3D game from scratch next time?
Yes, but not if you want to have a finished game by the end of the jam.
Ah. All right. Anything else? It's not. All right. And I think that's the last one. I'll refresh the page. See if anyone has added something at the end. It doesn't look like it.
How did you add stuff?
You should have added the slide. But if you want to talk about your game, just you can do that without the slide.
Oh, okay. No, it was kind of like my team. I haven't seen my teammate for the whole day, so we haven't like taken any pictures or like that.
Right.
I'm hoping that we can fix it so we can. I haven't done a playthrough either, but I hope we can do it later with playtesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is the game about?
It's called Lost in Discord, and it's about finding solutions and items for callers that are being lost.
All right. Yeah.
And what engine is it?
The engine I would describe as Google Drive file system. No, it's we have a lot of folders with information, and then the central UI is kind of Google spreadsheet. Yeah. No code. No normal code, at least.
It's very
Wonderful.
Cool. All right.
It's a party game.
I think. Yeah. Is there anyone else who didn't add slides but want to present something?
Arcade Dev, you might as well throw in your thing here, since you are in the call. Oh wait, oh no, he dropped out. Oh, okay, never mind then. I was talking to someone, but he didn't make the game during the jam.
Right. Okay. So yeah, with that, I think that's it. I hope you've all enjoyed this global game jam. Our next LiU Game Jam will be sometime in spring. I don't think we've set a date for that, but keep an eye out for that. We'll post announcements in this Discord channel, and you can also sign up for our mailing list, probably.
Yes. The easiest way, we're going to send out a feedback form, and there you can fill in if you want to join the newsletter. And it's basically, hey, we're going to host a new jam in this time. It's not spammy at all.
Yep. And we'd really appreciate you filling out the feedback form. It helps us improve things, especially with these online mode things where we aren't as used to stuff. And yeah, that's it.
Where can you find this form?
You can actually find it in announcement within 1 second when I've typed the message.
Right, so I guess it's time for playtesting. All the games should be on itch or other places, or and yeah, anyone who wants to try a game, just download and run it. If you want to, you can stream it for others to see. And see you on the next.
I will
Yes,
end the YouTube stream.
Yes, good.